What's up, guys? Power of Tabarn here, and today I am coming back at you again with another pre-game analysis. This one is for Kokuusho versus Figs. This is a semi-final match. Whoever wins between these two players will go on to face, actually I shouldn't say who won, Haruno versus Jared. I don't want to spoil anyone who hasn't watched that game, but it's happened by now. So whoever wins this set will go on to fight the winner of that set in the grand finals of the Phoenician Gauntlet, the Barnyard Bash, the tournament of many names. Anyways, so Kokuusho versus Figs. At a glance, Kokuusho's decks are a lot better than Figs, but I think that Figs certainly does have an out, and that is Kokuusho's Mia. I think that Kokuusho's Mia is fairly weak to all of Figs' decks, so I think that if Figs can camp Kokuusho's Mia with his aggro decks, just beat him down, you know what happened between Figs versus Penta. For those of you who haven't watched that set, you don't know what happens, so I won't spoil it, but this video is already kind of a spoiler because it means that Figs won. Anyways, yeah, Figs, he can just aggro the shit out of Mia with Eldegon and Sirius, and then he can find a way to win with Alm. Marth and Themmi will be tricky. I think those decks are pretty free wins for Kokuusho. Figs is probably just gonna have to like fish for wins where he can, and he's gonna have to like mostly resign himself to the fact that most, if not all, of his wins this set will end up coming from beating Mia. So with that in mind, I think that Kokuusho is somewhat advantaged to beat Figs. I think that overall his lineup is just like slightly more advantageous than Figs. I almost don't want to give a prediction this set because I feel like both of these players have a very, very, very close, like even chance of winning this set. I really think that this is anyone's set right here. I think I am just gonna have to give it to Kokuusho though, because I do think that if I had to pick between one of the two to win the set, I think I would have to probably pick Kokuusho, just because I think that his lineup is more advantage to win than Figs. Because like even if Figs like beats the shit out of Mia with Eldegon and Sirius, he still has to beat Mia with Alm, which he could certainly do, but I don't think that's like favorable for Figs. Yeah, like I said this for the game against Penta, I think that Alm is probably going to kind of anchor Figs down here, because I don't think Alm really has an easy out versus any of Kokuusho's decks. Meanwhile, Eldegon and Sirius can pretty easily get through Mia. So yeah, I think Kokuusho is advantaged to win this set. I think what it's going to come down to is if Kokuusho can win with Mia, it'll be easy pickings as far as the rest of the set is concerned. He can just win with Marth and Themmi, and that'll be that. Marth is mid-range, and Themmi is technically mid-range too, and generally, aggro is known to beat mid-range. Marth and Themmi are different stories though. Marth and Themmi are just, I mean, they're the two best decks in the game. They beat pretty much every other deck besides each other, so it's going to be fairly difficult for Figs to get wins against those two decks. So Figs really kind of just has to be on his A game when playing against Kokuusho's Mia if he wants to pull the win off this set. So yeah, I'm going to say 3-2 Kokuusho. I could totally be wrong though. This set is probably, I think this is probably the closest set this entire tournament. Just as far as like pre-game is concerned. I think that it is like very much within Figs' power to win this set. I think that if I had to pick either player to win it, I think I would just have to pick Kokuusho, because his decks are just straight up better. Alright, that's all from me. I'm gonna get to watching the games now. Hopefully I'll see you then.